Welcome back to another Project Rebirth review. Today we're going to take a look at another of the Spin Master figures, this time the black suit version of Superman. Taking a look at the front of the box, we can see the hologram on the upper right hand side that says First Edition, and on the left hand side it says Heroes Unite and 3 mystery accessories. I should note that this is going to be the first of a series of Superman figures that I'm going to review. So we're going to take a break from the Spin Master videos for a little bit, and then we'll get back to some more Spin Master figures. And here's a look at the back of the box. And to me, some differences from the other figures I've reviewed so far jump out. Typically, the other figures I've reviewed have all been Batman action figures. And normally, in the upper left-hand side, it would say Creature Chaos, and that logo is missing. We do get the familiar photograph of the figure in some kind of fighting or action pose. And this time it is Superman in his black suit in a flight pose. And then also is the familiar tagline, "What mission will you get?" What's different here is, there's 4 locations that are all different from what we've seen before in my other videos. Those, of course, would all have been in Gotham City. And these take place, I believe, in various different locations, the top one being Metropolis, and I'm not sure about the other landscapes. All right, let's open the box up and check out the accessories. Open the tab here. Let's check out box number 1. And this is heat vision that goes over the figure's head. Box number 2. Not exactly sure what this is. And box number 3, a chest armor piece for Superman. And I'm just destroying this box. This is a little harder to open than the, this is weird. Usually the Batman figures just opens right up. Having some difficulty, so I'll do that off camera. By the way, while I'm destroying this box, I will point out that this is the trading card that comes with the figure. Normally I haven't been popping them out because I was going to just put the figures back in the box. But this box is getting absolutely trashed. So we can, I can show you. It's still stuck to the box. But there, we'll use that as a stand. There is your trading card. Okay, before we look at the figure, I wanted to show you the insert inside the box. And we can see that this is our figure right here. And they're calling him Rare Superman as opposed to, Black Suit Superman or Black Suited Superman. But it's not the rare version of the figure, which is the one below it, which says Rare Superman Rare. So the difference there is you get a cooler looking metallic version of the chest armor as opposed to the plain blue here. And that appears to be the only 2 versions. And here you can see some of the other figures. They show the Flash, Shazam, Cyborg, and Aquaman and Black Manta set, and the Superman and Darkseid set, which I really am looking forward to hopefully finding soon. And on the flip side of that paper, you can see the 4 scenes where missions take place. Number 1 is entitled Metropolis Mayhem. Number 2, Alien Attack. Number 3, Central City Clash. And number 4, Coastline Crisis. Alright, here's a quick look out of the box. And this looks really, really good. I love the black suited version of Superman. It's a really cool look, and Spin Master has done this well. Alright, let's talk real quick about the figure's accessories. You do get this piece here that is meant to fit over the figure's head and simulate heat vision eyes coming out. And it is a very, very tight fit. I've done it a few times and it's really not getting any looser. As you can see, it's a bit of a struggle. And oh man, that's That's difficult. There we go. So as you can see, that's it's a bit of a struggle, and I don't think the payoff is worth it. Yeah, you can decide whether you think that is super cool or not. To me, I think it looks kind of dumb, but you know, to each his own. Next accessory, this green thing. I really have no idea what this is. First I thought, oh, maybe kryptonite, and I don't think so. It kind of almost looks like something that would grow on Doomsday or something. I don't know what this is. It's got a pole here, so perhaps Superman could hold it in his hand. Like that. I'm not even going to say what that looks like. But it looks like a particularly rude gesture that Superman is making at the moment. So we're going to put that back. Shame on you, Superman. Just that was quite rude. And then finally is the this vest, or the chest armor. And you can see it just fits right over the figure. And it's not a great fit. It fits awkwardly, to put it mildly. But it's overall, it is by far the best of the accessories that come with it. But here you can kind of see how it's a little bit high there, down over here. No matter how you move it around, it never looks like it's fitting exactly perfectly. But it's kind of cool, and definitely the best of the three accessories. All right, let's take a look at Articulation, which is going to be the same for all these Spin Master 4-inch figures. Figure's head can turn all the way around 360. Arms can extend to actually better than 90 degrees. Bend at the elbows to approximately 90 degrees. No movement at the wrist. Head does not look up and down, just rotates around 360. No movement at the waist. Swivel at the upper thigh, so legs can turn out and could actually rotate all the way around if you were so inclined. Bend at the knee to approximately 90 degrees. No movement at the foot. And the figure can do a pretty decent splits. So as I've said all along, pretty good for a figure of this size. Stand up, Superman. Come on. Stand up. There we go. For comparison purposes, here's a Superman in the black suit in the center, of course, and on the right-hand side is the tactical Rebirth Batman, and on the left, the Batman figure that came with the Batcycle and Clayface. And here is Superman, along with the Damian Wayne Robin on the left-hand side, and Nightwing on the right. And again, the problem is, keep in mind, this is Damian Wayne, who's supposed to be very short in stature, and he's nearly identical height to Superman. And here is Superman next to Mattel's Multiverse 4-inch Asbat figure. And here's Superman getting ready to do battle with the Spin Master's Joker. Here's Superman with the Spin Master's Man-Bat. And here's Superman doing battle with the Spin Master's King Shark. Here is Superman alongside the Spin Master Batmobile. And here he is alongside the Spin Master's Batcycle. Alright, so here's my final thoughts with regard to the 4-inch Spin Master Superman in the black suit. I really had to think very hard to have anything negative to say about this figure, so overall, you can tell which way I'm leaning. One flaw would be, the little part of hair that flips down on Superman, the trademark look. If you look at some of the photos I'm going to have in the back, because even looking at it right now, I can't see the flaw, but there is paint transfer from the hair onto the face of the figure. And if you look at a very close photograph, it does look bad. But from this distance where I'm looking at it, it doesn't look bad at all. But that is, and actually, to be honest, I'm amazed that anybody can paint details this small. So, my hat's off to the people that make these figures, but it is an error, and there is some sloppy paintwork there. Another slight criticism would be just the fact that this is on a shared mold with a regular Superman figure. So what you have is the start of a cape here and here. And then if you look at the back of the figure, it just ends abruptly because, of course, this is a capeless figure. So that's a bit awkward looking, but all in all, not too bad. So the pros, it's a really cool looking figure of a very unique uniform from Superman's history. This was right after he was killed by Doomsday, and then later on came back to life. And this uniform itself, or the suit, actually was supposed to absorb energy from the sun and helped restore Superman and bring him back to life. And it's really a very iconic look and a very cool alternative look, one of the cooler alternative uniforms for Superman out there, and one that I really, really like. So bottom line, should you buy this 4-inch Superman in the black suit? Absolutely, hell yes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next Project Rebirth review.